Back in the 90s, Elon Musk was just starting out. Imagine this. He had just made a bunch of money by selling his first company, but instead of buying fancy stuff, he put almost all of it into his new ideas, like a website that would become PayPal. He took a huge risk.
Really liking what you do, whatever area that you get into, given that even if you're the best, there's always a chance of failure.
This is what we mean when we say wealth's hidden cost. Musk was all in, ready to lose it all for his big dreams. Even when things got super tough, like when his rocket company, SpaceX, kept failing to launch rockets, Musk didn't give up. He could have lost everything he worked for, but he kept going. This shows us that there are some sacrifices essential for building wealth. It's not just about spending less money. It's about not giving up, even when things look really bad. Now, why should you care about Musk's story? Because it's not just about a rich guy. It's about what you need to do if you want to make your dreams real. It's about the hard choices and the big risks. It is about giving up things now so you can have something better later, and it's about sticking with it, even when it gets hard. This video is going to show you how you can do it too. Like Musk, you might have to give up some things and work really hard. We'll talk about the hidden costs that are tightly linked with wealth creation, and we'll discuss the 7 sacrifices that are essential for building wealth. Subscribe to the channel and let's get started. All right, let's start from the sacrifice essential for wealth building. It's all about sacrificing your time for learning and skill improvement. You see, to get ahead in the game of wealth, your brain power and what you can do are your golden tickets. Let's break it down. Think about people like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett. These aren't just random successful people. They're legends in their own right. Gates didn't just stumble upon the idea of Microsoft. He spent countless hours learning to code, diving into the nitty-gritty of computers. And Buffett? The man is practically a reading machine, soaking up everything he can about investing in companies. What they both understood early on is the wealth's hidden cost. And a big part of that cost? It's sacrificing your time to learn and polish up your skills. Now, giving up those hours, you could be chilling, watching your favorite series, or scrolling through social media sounds like a tough trade. But transforming those hours into learning time is sacrifice essential for building wealth. Imagine swapping out just 1 hour of screen time a day for learning something new related to your goals. That's 7 hours a week you're investing in your most valuable asset, yourself. So, where do you even start? It's simple. Begin with identifying areas in your life or career where a boost in knowledge or skills could make a big difference. Interested in investing? There's a ton of books and online courses for that. Want to start a business? Research and learn from those who've done it successfully. The internet is a treasure trove of free and paid resources to get you started. The thing about sacrificing entertainment time for learning is not just about the immediate gains. It's about setting a foundation for your future. Every new skill you learn, every book you read, and every course you complete is like adding a new tool to your toolbox. Over time, you become the person with the right tools for every job, and that's when opportunities start knocking on your door. Remember, wealth's hidden cost isn't about losing something. It's about investing in yourself in a way that pays off big time down the road. As Benjamin Franklin famously said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So, take that step. Make that sacrifice. Swap a little leisure for learning, and watch as it transforms your path to wealth. Moving forward, the next sacrifice essential for building wealth is stepping out of your comfort zone. Yeah, we all love that cozy, snug spot where everything feels safe and easy. But here's the deal. Feeling too comfortable? That's a red flag if you're aiming for big dreams. Let's get real for a moment. Think about any successful person you admire, someone like Oprah Winfrey. Did she become a household name by sticking to what was comfortable? Nope. She took risks, faced down challenges, and pushed through boundaries to build her empire. This is an important sacrifice essential for building wealth. It's leaving the harbor of the known and sailing into uncharted waters. Now, stepping out of your comfort zone isn't about being reckless. It's about calculated risks. It means looking at your goals, seeing where you want to be, and taking steps that might feel a bit scary because they're new or different. It's about choosing growth over safety in moments that matter. So how do you start embracing this discomfort? First off, recognize that wealth's hidden cost often comes in the form of emotional investment. It's normal to feel uncertain or anxious when trying something new. The key is not to let those feelings stop you. Instead, use them as signs that you're on the right path, because growth happens just outside your comfort zone. Start small. Maybe it's speaking up in meetings if you're usually quiet. Or perhaps it's investing a small amount of money in the stock market to learn the ropes. It could even be as simple as networking with people who inspire you, even if the thought makes you nervous. Each step outside your comfort zone is a step towards building your wealth. Remember, every big achiever you look up to was once someone who decided to take that leap. They chose to step out into the unknown, armed with nothing but their dreams and determination. And it's not just about the financial gain, it's about becoming the kind of person who can handle success when it comes. To wrap it up, leaving your comfort zone is a sacrifice essential for building wealth. It's about trading the certainty of now for the potential of what could be. It's a journey filled with wealth's hidden cost, but the rewards, they're beyond measure. So, as you continue to build on your knowledge and skills, start stretching those comfort zone boundaries. Bit by bit, challenge by challenge, you'll find yourself moving closer to your financial dreams. I hope this video is useful for you. Hungry for more? Type video below and I'll roll out a feast of fresh content. All right, now the next sacrifice essential for building wealth is waving goodbye to immediate gratification. Yeah, this one's tough. We live in a world where almost everything we want can be ours with a click or a tap. But if you want to build lasting wealth, those quick thrills need to take a back seat. Imagine you've got a choice. On one hand, there's this shiny new gadget you've been eyeing. It's cool, it's sleek, and boy, do you want it. On the other hand, you've got this not-so-exciting option of tucking that money away into an investment that won't pay off for years. Not quite as thrilling, right? But here's where sacrifice essential for building wealth becomes real talk. Choosing the latter, the less thrilling path, is what sets the stage for real, lasting financial success. This is all about wealth's hidden cost. It's not just about money, it's about patience and playing the long game. Think about someone like Jeff Bezos. The guy started Amazon in a garage selling books online. He wasn't splurging on the fanciest office or the latest tech. No, he reinvested every bit of profit back into his company, and look where that got him. Delayed gratification isn't just a nice to have, it's a must if you're serious about building something that lasts. Getting started with this sacrifice isn't as daunting as it might seem. It begins with recognizing those moments when you're about to give in to a whim. Maybe it's a big purchase you don't really need, or signing up for yet another subscription service. Pause. Ask yourself, is this moving me closer to my financial goals, or is it just a quick hit of happiness? To practice delayed gratification, start setting small, achievable goals. Maybe it's saving up a certain amount before making a non-essential purchase or investing a piece of your paycheck before you even think about spending it. Celebrate these wins. They're your stepping stones to bigger successes. One practical method to kickstart this journey is to automate your savings or investments. That way, you're making the decision to delay gratification without having to think about it every time. Before you know it, what was once a sacrifice becomes second nature. Remember, wealth's hidden cost means making tough choices now for a brighter, wealthier future. Every time you choose to save rather than spend, you're not just putting money away. You're building a discipline that's worth its weight in gold. In essence, sacrificing immediate gratification sets you apart in a world that's all about the here and now. It's a testament to your determination and focus on the big picture. So, as we continue on this path, remember that the sweetest rewards often come to those who wait. After delayed gratification and how it gears us up for the long haul in wealth building, another sacrifice essential for building wealth is a bit more personal, the social life balance. Yeah, you heard it right. This sacrifice essential for building wealth includes making some tough calls on how we spend our social hours. It's not all work, no play, but it's definitely about finding the right mix that fuels our goals instead of fizzling them out. Here's the real deal. Building a fortune often means those weekend hangouts, endless nights out, and last-minute getaways might need to take a back seat. Why? Because every hour counts, and sometimes we need to channel our energy into pursuits that pack a punch for our future. This is a slice of wealth's hidden cost many don't talk about. It's about saying no to some fun now, so you can say yes to bigger dreams later. Take, for instance, the story of Sarah Blakely, the powerhouse behind Spanx. Her journey wasn't sprinkled with glamorous parties or hanging out. It was about grinding, hustling, and making every moment count towards her vision. And it's not that you turn into a hermit, but it's about making intentional choices. Networking and building connections that align with your ambitions are crucial. It's about choosing gatherings that add value, inspire, or open doors to new opportunities. So how do you strike that gold balance? Start by evaluating how your social activities align with your goals. If you're aiming to build a business, networking events or workshops might be more beneficial than another weekend binge-watching session with friends. It's not about cutting people off, but inviting them to join you on more purposeful activities or explaining why you're making these choices. Transparency with your friends and loved ones helps them understand your journey. Setting boundaries is also key. It's okay to say no to social events that don't serve your bigger picture. And remember, this isn't forever. It's a season of planting and nurturing your dreams. Use technology to your advantage. A quick catch-up over video call can sometimes suffice when you're swamped with work. Creating a solid schedule helps too. Block out times for work, personal development, and yes, socializing. This way, you're not neglecting your need for human connection, but you're ensuring it doesn't derail your progress. In short, this sacrifice essential for building wealth in terms of your social life doesn't mean living in isolation. It means curating your time and connections to support your wealth-building mission. Remember, this wealth's hidden cost may involve fewer social outings now, but it's paving the way for a future where you can enjoy your success with the ones who've been there through the thick of it. Now, another critical sacrifice essential for building wealth is the trade-off between stability and the pursuit of wealth. This is where the rubber meets the road, where dreams either take flight or stay grounded in the safety of what's known and predictable. Starting on the path to significant wealth often means saying goodbye to the comfort of a stable job or a career path that offers a clear, steady progression. It's about embracing the uncertainty that comes with entrepreneurship, investing, or any unconventional route that promises higher peaks, albeit with steeper valleys. Here lies another facet of wealth's hidden cost. It's the sleepless nights, the what-ifs, and the financial tightropes walked in hope of a breakthrough. This sacrifice is vividly embodied in the stories of those who've left the surety of their 9-to-5s for the wild seas of entrepreneurship. Take, for example, the journey of Steve Jobs. He left the stability of a potential career in video game design to start Apple in a garage. The path was anything but secure, filled with challenges and setbacks that tested his resolve at every turn. Yet it was this leap into uncertainty, this sacrifice essential for building wealth, that eventually redefined technology and entertainment for the world. So how does one muster the courage to make such a leap? First, understand that this sacrifice of stability isn't about reckless risk-taking. It's about calculated choices. It starts with a solid plan, a deep understanding of your industry, and a clear vision of what you're trying to achieve. It's about managing risks, not just taking them. To navigate this sacrifice, start small. If entrepreneurship is your goal, consider starting your venture as a side project while you still have your job. This way, you can test the waters, build your business gradually, and transition more smoothly when the time is right. Financial cushioning is also critical. Before making the jump, ensure you have saved enough to cover your living expenses for an extended period. This financial runway can give you the peace of mind to focus on your venture without the immediate pressure of generating income. Now, an important thing here is that this level of uncertainty also requires a support system. That's why it's very important to surround yourself with mentors, peers, and a network that understands and supports your ambitions. Their advice, encouragement, and shared experiences can be invaluable as you navigate the highs and lows of your journey. Remember, choosing the path less traveled by sacrificing immediate stability doesn't guarantee success, but it opens up possibilities that a safe, predictable career path might never offer. It's a testament to believing in the potential of what you can create and achieve. Wealth's hidden cost here is about betting on yourself, your ideas, and your capacity to navigate through uncertainty towards a future that aligns with your vision of wealth and fulfillment. Moving forward, the next sacrifice essential for building wealth is about personal well-being. This is where the quest for wealth meets the raw essence of our human limits. It's a poignant reminder that amidst the hustle, the strategy, and the ambition lies our most valuable asset ourselves. The pursuit of wealth, with all its demands and pressures, can indeed take a toll on both our physical and mental health. It's not uncommon to hear tales of missed meals, skipped workouts, and shortened sleep cycles, all in the name of chasing success. This is yet another layer of wealth's hidden cost. It's about those moments when we put our well-being on the line, sacrificing today's health for tomorrow's gains. Yet here's where we need to pause and reflect. While dedication and hard work are non-negotiable on this path, sacrificing our well-being could be a Pyrrhic victory. What's the use of reaching the pinnacle of success if we're too worn out to enjoy the view? It's a tricky balance, one that many have struggled to maintain. Consider the story of Arianna Huffington, who famously collapsed from exhaustion due to overwork. It was a wake-up call that led her to champion the cause of well-being and reevaluate the true meaning of success. Her journey underscores a vital message. Sacrificing personal well-being and a balanced approach isn't just a wealth's hidden cost. It's a potential roadblock to enjoying the fruits of your labor. So how do we walk this tightrope without losing our footing? The key lies in intentional balance and setting non-negotiables for our well-being. It starts with recognizing that taking care of our health is not a luxury, but a necessity, even on this wealth-building journey. One practical approach is to integrate self-care routines into your daily schedule. Whether it's a set bedtime to ensure enough rest, dedicated time for physical activity, or moments of mindfulness to clear the mind, these practices can build resilience against the stressors of the wealth-building process. Moreover, it's about listening to our bodies and minds, recognizing the signs of burnout, and understanding that sometimes the best move forward is to step back and recharge. It's not about halting your progress, but ensuring your journey is sustainable. Incorporating well-being into the equation of wealth building doesn't mean diluting your ambitions. Instead, it's about enhancing your capacity to achieve them. Think of it as honing your inner infrastructure to sustain the weight of your external successes. This balance is not just sacrifice essential for building wealth. It's essential for enjoying wealth when it comes. And now, the final and number 7 sacrifice essential for building wealth is a bit different from the rest, touching on something deeply personal and, for many, challenging to navigate: the sacrifice of being liked by everyone. On the surface, it might seem less tangible than financial risks or personal well-being, but its impact on the path to wealth is profound. The truth is, the desire to be universally liked is a roadblock disguised as a virtue. In the pursuit of wealth, you're bound to make decisions that won't sit well with everyone. Whether it's cutting ties with a long-standing but unproductive partnership, pivoting your business in a new direction, or simply saying no to requests that don't align with your goals, these choices can ruffle feathers. Here, wealth's hidden cost manifests as the potential loneliness or criticism that comes with standing firm in your convictions. Consider the legends in any field: Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey. Part of their success came from making tough, often unpopular decisions. They faced criticism, doubt, and even outright rejection. Yet, it was their willingness to be misunderstood in the short term that allowed them to achieve long-term success. This is the essence of this sacrifice essential for building wealth. It's understanding that the path to creating something extraordinary is often lonely and fraught with judgment. So how does one make peace with not being liked by everyone? It starts with a deep alignment with your values and vision. Knowing what you stand for, and why, becomes a compass that guides you through stormy seas of disapproval or misunderstanding. A practical first step is to cultivate a circle of trust individuals who understand your journey and can offer constructive feedback, support, and, when necessary, a dose of hard truth. This inner circle is crucial for maintaining perspective, especially when external voices seem overwhelming. Next, embrace transparency and clear communication. Often, disagreements stem from misunderstandings or lack of clarity. Being open about your decisions, the reasons behind them, and their implications can sometimes mitigate backlash. However, it's also crucial to accept that some level of disagreement is inevitable and not a sign of failure on your part. Most importantly, remember that your self-worth is not tied to universal approval. Building wealth, and more broadly, achieving any form of success, requires resilience against external validation. The goal is to be respectful, ethical, and true to your vision, not to be universally liked. As we come to the end of our discussion about sacrifices essential for building wealth, it's time to check back what we have discussed. We've uncovered the layers of sacrifice required to turn dreams of wealth into reality. From the dedication to lifelong learning and stepping out of comfort zones to the more personal sacrifices of time, social life, and even being universally liked, we've seen the myriad of ways in which the path to wealth is paved with tough choices and resilience. Becoming rich is indeed a journey that demands determination, resilience, and, yes, sacrifice. The sacrifices we've discussed might seem daunting at first glance. They challenge us to our core, asking us to weigh our current comforts against the potential of a richer, more fulfilling future. Yet these sacrifices are often the necessary steps on the rugged path to financial success. Achieving wealth is more than just a matter of hard work. It requires a commitment to delayed gratification, a willingness to step outside of one's comfort zone, and the courage to make decisions that might not always be popular. It's about navigating the delicate balance between personal well-being and relentless pursuit, between being loved by all and staying true to your vision. Now comes the moment of truth. Are you willing to make these sacrifices? This isn't a question with a simple yes or no answer. It's a personal reflection on your values, goals, and the life you envision for yourself. There is no right or wrong answer, only what aligns best with your vision for your future. Remember, the journey to wealth is shaped by personal dreams, circumstances, and choices. While the road may be lined with sacrifices, it's also filled with growth, discovery, and the potential for a richness of life that extends far beyond the monetary. So, take a moment to chalk out your path. Consider the sacrifices you're willing to make and why. And no matter where you are on your journey, know that determination, resilience, and a willingness to embrace these sacrifices can light your way to a future filled with success, however you choose to define it. Last, but not least, the purpose of this video is to educate you on various aspects of investing, and not to give you any specific investment advice. Investing involves risks and uncertainties, and you should always do your own research and consult with qualified professionals before making any financial decisions. However, past performance does not guarantee future results, and you should always consider the risk of investments before putting your money at stake. If this video was beneficial to you, make sure to check out my follow-up video for a comprehensive understanding that builds on what you've just learned. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel. I appreciate your support and see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy, financial, and abundant life.